Monday for more shit on my table. Well, I just wanted to show you the Weird WWII HQ for once. I'm in my hallway here, so we're about to go into my hobby room. All right, guys, let's check out the HQ. All right, guys, so here we go. We're walking into the HQ here. Ta-da! Here we go. Here it is. That's where all the weirdness emanates. All right, so let's I guess start. We'll just start from the door. Here's the door I just came in. I got a bunch of these are from all my gaming cons I've gone to. Got some badass artwork right there. I'll show this wall. This is right there. There's that wall. There's my painting when I go out and spray paint, so I don't spray paint the neighborhood. This is a bits box right here, full of crazy shit. Some empty containers, big bits box, just whatever. Now here are some of our Weird WWII games. We got our Achtung Cthulhu skirmish right there. Then we got our badass incursions. And over here we've got our Shadows over Normandy stuff. And here are some more Shadows over Normandy, Heroes of Normandy stuff in there. There's some more pieces. Sorry about the shadow, guys. The light is on top here. Then here's all of our Wolfenstein stuff. We haven't jumped into Wolfenstein. I got it all built. I just haven't done anything with it yet. Then down here is our dust stuff. Got most of it. Missing some of the newer books, campaign books. But other than that, I got a lot of it, most of it. Here's kind of what I'm looking to get right this second for the new. We're about to jump into Operation CeeLo. So that's our next endeavor. So that's one of the shelves. Then in this corner right here, let me get up here. I gotta get my fat ass up here. Got some extra chairs for guests come visit. These are all my vehicles and large monsters and stuff. Aha, this is stuff that I've painted for. This is all I've painted this month for Mini Warmutt's game challenge. Look at all that shit. That's a bunch of stuff. This is all Chinese. All the stuff on the left is Chinese and everything on the right is Japanese. So, pretty cool. Some artwork. There's Jeb from the Haunted Tank. That's his ghost. Got a UFO. A bookshelf. Just whatever. Rules. Here's all my Litgo markers for Battleground Weird WWII. Here's all my Battleground stuff. This is the tomb. This is where I keep all my gaming rules that I wrote. What do we got down here? So let's dive down into this bookshelf here. It's kind of dark here, but so we got Achtung Cthulhu stuff. Here we got AE World War II, Amazing War Stories. Here's the old DC Heroes. It's the war one. And Eat Hitler. We got some Gear Krieg, some GURPS. Old Battleground World War II. Weird. The Arctic Thunder. Then I got some nut stuff. Axis and Allies. So I got this Axis and Allies for this naval combat for when we play our Weird War II naval stuff. But I just, I need minis and shit. So that's on the thing. Here's my bolt action bag. So if ever I feel like playing bolt action, I made a couple army lists, and there you go. There's the bolt. That's the extent of my bolt action collection, just right there. Here is my Pulp Alley. I don't have a box for it, Dave. If you're watching this, hook me up with a box. But yeah, here's all my Pulp Alley stuff. Then we got what's this? My Marvel Heroes, Weird War. And then Maximilian 1934. I need to play that out. I need to get back into that one because we got this whole Grand Tour campaign book we need to do. This is all my nuts stuff right there. There's some Pulp Alley. There's Perilous Tales. Secrets of the Third Reich. And this is Secrets of the Third Reich. And then we got Weird War. And then the ultimate fucking badass book on how to model tanks and military vehicles by Shepard the God Payne. The guy's a beast. He's awesome. There's that. Ugh. And here's just, geez, this is what I have left in my comics, guys. I used to have 80 long boxes. This is all I got left. Times a change, man. Times do change. And I got myself. Odiphius hooked me up with a set of the dice. Sweet. All right, then let me get up. Ugh. Here's the painting table. There's a computer. My buddy, one of my pals, Richard, hooked me up with. It's pretty much a storage bay for all my videos so I can store them and not lose them. And this is all my paint stuff here. I'm doing some work here. I promised one of our Weird War weirdos to get painted up my Deep One rules. I haven't done it yet. It's in the mix, man. I promise. It's in the mix. These are my kind of my reference materials for painting shit. I just throw it all in here. It's all just different stuff. So there's that. Here's all my paints. Here's all my, not a whole lot, but you know that's how I store them. And there. And then just more bullshit, hobby stuff. And my airbrush compressor down here, and some rattle cans. I used to have a badass Badger, but of course, over the years, got jacked up. Now I have some like, what is it? Something freight, whatever the freight. This thing's always sticking. Ooh. Anywho, there's that. And then here's the table, guys. There's my 3D printer. I have yet to use. I'm hoping to bust that bad boy out this weekend, or this week on Weird War Wednesday. I'm gonna try to correlate that, get that going. This is what I got going on, guys. Got my Japanese power armor guys I'm working on. We're working on some Japanese druids that can like manipulate insect swarms and stuff. There's a Japanese pilot and his Japanese, or his zombie counterpart. Then we got a couple maddening fucking warlord artillery pieces. I'm trying to figure out how to put the fucking wheels on. I don't know. Anyway, but there's that. Then we got some Japanese superheroes I'm going to be working on. Here's my fucking 40-year-old painting mat. Some of the stuff here. Stuff. This is the stuff I plan on working on. So we got some Japanese like special forces guys, like ninja. Like they're not quite ninjas, but they're like badass special forces dudes. Zombies, Japanese zombies, and more Japanese power armor. These guys are going to be kind of like this is going to be like the cold weather ones, and then these will be just like the normal. So it'll be like the brown and tan and stuff. Still working on those Nate fighters. I just finished these up today. Those are Brother Vinny Japanese zombies. And then in there is my German equipped Chinese from Brigade. The last thing I bought Brigade before he banned me. Alon, hey man, I just told you what I felt, dude. It took you fucking a month and you hadn't even sent my shit out. So, you know, if you're upset about me calling you on that bullshit, then, you know, I get it. But that's his stuff. Fuck you! Then there's just like some newspaper articles I was in, and the Keeping It Weird, Joe Bob, and some more artwork, and some from the fans and our sponsors over there. Some Pulp Alley art. And my awesome 3D printer that Jason from Road Agent Leather hooked me up with. And Ryan hooked me up with some badass resin. So there you go. Sweet. Alright, then over here, guys, let's do this. We got Franklin Mint, like JU52s. These things are massive. I'm not going to take them down because they're massive, but that's... You can't see them, but that's what they are. There's two of them in there. Some Death aircraft. And now my other passion is Pathfinder, first edition. So I have a bunch of first edition bullshit. So there's a bunch of I think those are maps, and these are like the pawns. I don't use minis for my role playing, but I do use the pawns. Here's pawns right there. All right, guys. These are all my Chess X boxes full of my minis. Ooh, you guys have seen over the past year or so. So we got Weird War Box 1 through 4. Then we got my Pulp Enemies and Pulp Heroes. My Aliens, Power Armored Troops, Zombies, Mythos. Other forces would be like my Atlanteans, Medallons, some shit like that. These are game-specific ones. I got a Secret of Third Reich kind of a couple forces in there. My Dust stuff. My Monsters. Large box 1 through 7. There you go. Then what we got down here? We got Cold Weather Germans, Weird World War II and World War II, weapons and equipment, unconditional forces, civilians, Cold Weather commies and Americans, Japs, late war U.S. Army, Soviets, Polish and French, Chinese, Fallschirmjäger, early war Germans, early war Commonwealth and French, late war Waffen SS, vehicle crews and gun crews and animals. Woo, doggy. And there we go, guys. My fridge from college. All that crazy bullshit on there. Everything from Mystery Science Theater to Who I Voted For. It's all on there. And it's all covered all around it. But yeah. That thing is still kicking, man. It's got my beer in there. So yeah. And then here we've got, this is more Pathfinder stuff on this. Let me move this light so you guys can see it a little bit. Here's all my Pathfinder stuff. I got I probably got 80% of all the Pathfinder stuff. So slowly collect it all. I'll probably get it all eventually. All right, there's all that. Then we'll swing over to, this is the terrain here. These are my terrain stuff. We got different kind of, there's some hills, trees, cold weather, fall, craters, smoke, and gas. These are tropical stuff. This is like crops and like bushes, some green trees, fences, telephone poles, crops. I got the earthworks, my buildings, and then I got stuff these are my pals' stuff I need to return to them. Ugh. Then we got a whole bunch of there's like a cool O-scale grain place. Then this is all this stuff is miniature building authority. All their cool ass epic shit. And their bips and bobs. Here's like that. You guys have seen a lot of this stuff. Some various terrain. Terrain. It's my Arctic Air Base terrain here. Just a bunch of shit, bunch of stuff like boxes, crates, barrels. Here's my train yard and my trestle bridge and railroad tracks. And then here's stuff I need to paint. Some buildings, some Quinzen huts, my circus tent. Yeah. So when we play a campaign, guys, I like to when we played the Emerald Spire, I got the poster for it, and everybody who played it signed it. So those are the guys that signed it. We played it all out. Then this is the Rise of the Rune Lords one. Everybody who partook in that one signed it. And this closet here is full of the shit I haven't even messed with yet. Can't really see. Let me try to put this light on so you can see, there we go. So, platoon of early war half tracks, platoon of 38Ts, aircraft, late war half tracks. So, whole bunch of shit I haven't got to. Now, I just cleaned this thing out. I just donated like 50 some board games to the local library. So, most of it's empty now, but I kept my Tyranid Attack. I kept my Battle Ball, my what is it? Grave Robbers from Outer Space. That's a really fun game. I love that. And then just that's it, guys. Got some of my map, my train maps right there. Some half built. I just need to paint up some armored cars. But anyway, but yep, there's that. And that is Weird War HQ in all of its wonder. So there you go, guys. That was pretty much my gaming world right there. Nothing too flashy. Pretty modest dude. Don't have, neon lights, and I couldn't fit my X-Files pinball machine in here. I would do that. That'd been cool. But, this is, again, I pretty much focus on Weird World War II as my wargaming. And then the fantasy role-playing that I do is Pathfinder. I've been doing it since Pathfinder. I used to play 3.5. But back in the day, when we played 3.5, we had it all. Like, all of it, dude. All of it. But because we all chipped in to buy it, right? I pretty much just, one of the guys was really big into it and wanted to keep the stuff. So I just let him have the 3.5, and I just gravitated to Pathfinder. But I kept a couple of the cool ones that I wanted to keep, books from 3.5, and I still use it for Pathfinder. But yep, so that's it. That's it. You guys saw it all. That is it. That is what Weird World War II HQ looks like, and pretty cool. Really, got rid of lots of stuff back in the day, which is good, guys. I regret it because sometimes I'm like, man, I remember having all that shit or blah, 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 blah. But man, this is a lot of stuff in just itself, and carry this stuff with me wherever I go, and it can become a burden sometimes. So, culling your stuff that you don't want, and, just, keeping what you love, I suggest it. Because, this hobby can get overwhelming. If you're a collector, or you just, you love it all and want it all, it can really, really weigh you down if you don't, if you're not careful. So be careful. All right. So, hey, because I showed my, gaming HQ, let's see you. Let's see your HQ. You don't have to make a video, but take some pictures, put them up on the Facebook group or one of the groups in the links below. I'd love to see what how you guys do your hobby, and where you do your hobby, and where you center your hobby empire. I'd like to check it out. All right, so I'll put that to you, all you Weird World weirdos. Let's see your HQ. Okay. All right, guys. Whatever you do, keep it weird. See ya.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.